Hey you guys, I just want to make a quick video. I just got off work. Normally, I make my videos in the morning time, but I had something on my mind and I wanted to give you an update in regard to the Target Justice video that was posted. Um, they're trying to do a class action lawsuit, and with that being said, they want people to go to the website and tell them your story, tell them your testimony. But the only thing that's kind of iffy is they are requesting you give them your real information regarding your name, last name, and your address. And it's so hard to trust things nowadays because you don't know who's real, who's not. So be cautious about that. Do that at your own will. Do that when you feel comfortable and you can trust that website. I've been following them for years, and a lot of things that they've been doing has been coming out to be truthful, that it's a legit website. Now sometimes the website does change from .org to .com to .net, and I think that's because a lot of they're targeted. Okay, so a lot of the websites has been taken down or blocked or whatever. So from my standpoint, it is a real website. It is real people on there, because I even seen some lawyers that was on there that was telling me how, not telling me, but I read articles like years ago about how some people beat their case because they was targeted because of their religion background. Back after 9/11, when there was the Muslims was being targeted and discriminated against, there was a lady on there telling her story, and then a couple of talking about how she starts suing the people that was harassing her and the people that was being biased toward her because of her religious background, and she won her case. So that's what led me to keep following them. I haven't been on there recently because like I said, the website had changed, so I had lost contact with them, but they're back up and running per the video that I posted the other day. Then also I want to talk about the video about the discernment. To me is almost what he said is like 100% accurate from my standpoint, because I did pray for discernment. I prayed for God to reveal to me who's for me and who's against me, and things start being revealed to me. And you have to be careful what you ask for, because they will be revealed to you, whether it's in a dream, whether it's with your own vision, whether it's with things just coming out to you that you didn't even ask for, and information just pops up. Okay, like for instance, I was at Fridays, a restaurant, and for some reason I had the discernment to not eat the rest of my food. I tasted it, probably took about 2 or 3 bites, and then something was like, don't eat it. And I'm looking like, dang, I just got all this food, I'm gonna have to pay for it. And then when I decided not to eat it, um I noticed all of a sudden the waitress kept coming by to my table, but looking down at the food like that. Just kept looking at the food, not looking at me like, oh, everything all right over here? It was me and my cousin, the one that I come to find out that I believe is in on my targeting. Okay. And he kept saying, everything okay over here? And he kept looking directly at my food, but not at me, with eye contact. And I was like, yeah. Then I was like, well, I'm done. You can take it. And he was like, oh, but you didn't finish it. And he's looking at a certain part of the plate like, oh man, she needs to eat that portion of it, because that's whatever they did to it, spit in it, put the boogers or put something in it. They wanted me to eat that. And I said, no, okay, I'm done. You can take it. And then he was like, are you sure? I said, yeah. Okay, so he leaves, comes back, and he said, oh, we can just take it home and finish when you get home. I said, no, sir, that's okay. And then he's still trying to offer me a to-go plate. So you know what I'm saying? So that's discernment, because obviously it was so important to him that I eat this food that he was determined to get me to take this food. And another time when I was at another restaurant where I was looking at these people, and I looked up that was preparing my food. Then again, it was like, don't eat that. They did something to your food. And so I paid for my food, and I didn't want to make a scene in front of other customers, because they already think you're crazy and they want to get you on tape making a scene everywhere you go. Get to my car, and something said, don't eat it, just look at your food. I looked at it, and it looked like they sprinkled dirt on my food. It had like, looked like somebody was sweeping, and you know how you have like dust mites on the floor. And it looked, and I kept looking at it like this, like, am I tripping? Then I start seeing like a little bug crawling in my food, and I brought it back in to the owner. I said, I don't want this. Y'all can keep this. You eat it. Like that. And I seen the people that prepared it. It wasn't the owner, because the owner was at the register, but they had an open console where you could see the kitchen. So it was two younger men that had fixed it. I said, they did something to my food, and you can see it right here. It has dust and stuff on it. And the owner looked at pissed, because that's his establishment. And I said, he prepared my food, and I sat there and watched him. And I said, but you can have it. He said, you want your money back? And I said, no. I'm just letting you know that this is not a scam just to get my money. I didn't even touch it. As you can see, I said I had it. I seen them back there playing and talking to themselves, but I didn't know why. So when I went to my car, I wanted to check my food, because I don't want to embarrass you in your establishment, because the owner or the man at the register was really nice to me. And I feel like the demonic entities that are in their establishment, they don't know. Not everybody is against you. I don't go against people unless I know they are against me. I just don't assume everybody is against me. At first I did, because when you first become targeted, that's the first thing you think. Everybody's against me. Everybody's out to get me. Not everybody's out to get you. They want to play mind games with you so that you have no trust, so you have no circle, so that you have nobody to help you during the hard times that you're facing. So I want to bring that to you. Then I wanted to talk to you about, don't be scared of the sermon, because I had things come to me in dreams about where it's like, so-and-so really doesn't like you. And I'm like, no, that's my favorite coworker. We cool. And then all of a sudden, you start seeing them you start seeing what your vision have told you. Like, dang, they really don't like me. Like, dang, but why they so nice to me? Because they probably have to be nice to you, because they're probably the ones that's picked out of the community to pretend to be nice to you as a honey trap, so they can know everything about you. And I start paying attention, and I start listening to the questions they asking me, or I start looking at them, and I catch them looking at me crazy sideways, but smiling in my face as soon as they notice that I have eye contact with them. And unfortunately, some things like that came to me in a dream. And I'm like, dang, no, not that person. And it start being revealed like that's true. And I just go along with it and play like, oh yeah, we cool. But you're like, I know you. I'm watching you. Then I wanted to talk about all the things that was going on with the smash and grab situation, you guys. We got to pray. We got to pray that everything goes well in our surroundings, because a lot of people think that they can get away with going from store to store and robbing them, because they have been lenient on the policies and the rules when it came to the petty theft or theft period. A lot of stores have been told, just let them do it, because you got insurance, whatever. But a lot of people work hard for their establishment. They're not going to just let this happen. What's going to happen when they found out that the police is like, just let them do it? These people are going to take the law into their own hands, and they're going to get the license to carry a concealed weapon, and they're gonna start using these concealed weapons, because they're gonna be like, not today. So all these people thinking they're getting away with it because we're so surrounded by these demonic entities that they feel like they about to rule the world. They just doing whatever they want to do. It's going to come back to them 10 times more, and the innocent people is going to suffer. The cost of living is going to go up, because people are going to have to raise the prices to cover their insurance, to cover the things that they have lost, because this is what's happening. And a lot of lives are going to be taken, because people are not going to just stand there and let people just keep robbing them. They're going to be like, no, not today. Right? So a lot of people think we're getting away with it. Oh, the police just letting us do it. No, it's a setup, because y'all, the community is going to start taking it in their own hands. So be vigilant, you guys. Stay prayed up. I can't stress this enough. A lot of us is praying. A lot of you guys are praying as well. And you're probably looking like, I've been praying and my prayers are not being answered. Your prayers are not being answered could be multiple reasons. Are you being specific about your prayer? And are you praying for those prayers to be delivered and block the negative entities that's stopping it? As soon as your prayer goes up, as soon as the higher power receives it, I say higher power because I don't know your belief, and receives it, it's already answered. But you're going to have another entity trying to block that prayer, and you got to pray that entity out the way. You got to pray for the shadows of darkness to be stopped and to release your inheritance that God is trying to give you, because they are up there fighting to keep you down in the slums. You are a target individual because you have greatness over you. So why would they want you to receive the greatness that you are about to receive? So you sitting there praying for protection, and that other demon is like, no, I'm here to make sure that this person is not protected. So they're battling your prayers as if it was a game of tug of war. So pray against your enemies and be firm in it. Don't say, I pray no weapon formed against me. Say it in the meaning. No weapon formed against me will prosper. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No weapon formed against me. You got to say with authority, Lord, please help me block out these demonic spirits that's trying to attack me and take my blessings. I earned my inheritance. Devil, let it go. Release it, because it's not yours. Be strong in your prayers and mean it. Don't say it like you're whispering. Say it like, I mean it. I need it, like today. Like tomorrow, I need a blessing financially, and devil, release my blessings, because I need this money to survive right now. I'm at my wit's end. I'm about to lose my place, and the doors are going to be open. Like I said, you guys, I used to pray like, Lord, I pray that this happened, but I had a weary spirit. Now I'd be like, Lord, I thank you for the money that I'm about to receive by Friday, because, and things have happened to me where money came to me, you guys, that I didn't even know I deserved. For instance, like my school sent me a check, and I'm looking like, where did this check come from? Oh, you overpaid. I'm like, when did I overpay? I ain't been to school in a minute, Or I've been this one time, the utility bills. The electric people do not send you money back. What they do, they roll the money over to your next bill. Not this time. Excuse me, my nose is itching. I was down on my luck and needed some money, and I went to the mailbox. I got my utility bill. I'm thinking like, here we go, another bill. Inside was a check and said you overpaid on your last bill. That ain't nothing but God, because I can't go to nobody else and say when they start giving you money back unless you moved or something like that and your deposit from your utilities is being returned to you. No, they gave me a check. It don't be like big checks. It'd be like $24, but that'd be enough to give me some gas to get to where I'm going, to get a meal or something. So prayer, and stand strong in your prayer, stand strong in your faith. That's all I'm here to tell you guys. Pray for me. I'm still on my weight loss journey. I've been walking. I've been eating, like you guys say, eating better, and still praying for tools to come into my life that's going to help me continue on this journey. I've been thankful for surroundings of people that I have in my life that's been supporting me. You guys, friends, family, and a lot of things have been revealed. I feel victory is going to be ours pretty soon, like this year. Okay, because a lot of people that have done wrong to me is going through a lot right now. It's like God is saying, I told you I had you. I'm sorry that it took so long, but you wasn't asking the right things, right? Because a lot of people, you guys, that did wrong to me, I'm seeing a lot of the things unfold. I'm like, dang, y'all going through this, and I'm not mocking them and enjoying the things that they're going through, but it helps me go through my trials to say, see, you can't get away with doing things to good people. Eventually, that's going to fail, and you're going to get it in return. Return to sender. All that negative energy you was giving out, return to sender. Every time y'all see somebody doing something to you, return to sender. It's going to come back to them 10 times more. All right, talk to you guys soon. Thank you for listening and supporting my page. Any information you want to shoot to me, shoot links in the comment box. I'll look at it, I'll review it, and I'll make sure I post it.